what are some of the ways that you've built relationship with the wider circles of influence in your city? Because in order to even be the peacemaking presence, you sort of have to know and be in relationship with the city. So talk a bit about how your church has done that and how you've done that personally.
Yeah. So I think one of the easiest things is, I think that there's something about feeling rejected that prevents us from reaching out and making those connections. But if you can reframe it and try to get as many rejections as possible in those reach outs, you're bound to find someone who really does want to connect and build the relationship. And oftentimes that person is the person of peace. I learned this when I was doing the basketball scouting thing, is that when I was in Turkey, I saw that there was this need for potentially a basketball scout. So I printed business cards, called myself a basketball scout. I had some coaching background. And I just started calling all these NBA teams. I called the literal number on the website and just confidently asked to speak to the GM of the team. And almost all of them said no, but there were like 6 or 7 that put me right through and built a relationship there. So I think that's one thing. And then I think that there are these things that you can do as regular rhythms. One is that many of the resources and the strong leadership and the relationship is actually in your congregation. And that as pastors, we don't have to be the primary people to do everything and be everything. But actually, we can follow the lead of some of our congregants as we encourage them and affirm them in their particular vocations and occupations and come along and support, and they'll lead the way in a lot of that. And then the third thing I would say is that there are these trust building gestures and acts of generosity that embody who you are. So like one of the things we do is every month we do a kind of a special offering. We call it Tempe 10, where just everyone in the sanctuary donates $10 to a certain fund. They either donate or they look on their phone and pretend like they're donating. And then it will go to different things in the city that are like places of need. So it'd be like the homeless community or neighbors helping neighbors thing here that walks with folks who are elderly and those sorts of things. And I think that can kind of speak to who you are and what your intentions are.